The Queen will have a taste of Sandringham after launching her own Christmas Prosecco at the Norfolk estate. The tiny bottles are just enough for one glass and cost a hefty £15 each. The Queen can't be at Sandringham this Christmas, but she can still have a taste of the Norfolk estate after launching a Prosecco brand there. Her Majesty has opted to stay at Windsor instead of keeping with tradition and welcoming family to Sandringham during the festive season. But the 95-year-old sovereign could stock up on the 200 ml bottles of vintage Prosecco, which she has started selling in the shop on her Royal Sandringham estate. The tiny bottles of Christmas Prosecco, which are just enough for one glass, are decorated with a festival label featuring a robin, holly and fir trees and cost a hefty £15 each. The extra dry Prosecco is 11% and produced in Italy for the Queen's Sandringham estate. The Mirror revealed this week how the Queen's family would not take part in their traditional meet and greet with the public at Sandringham on Christmas Day due to the COVID crisis. Buckingham Palace confirmed on Monday that the Queen had made the personal decision to cancel her annual festive holiday to Norfolk due to surging COVID rates across the country. Instead, she will host a small group from her family for Christmas and over the holidays at her Berkshire home, with guests expected to include Prince Charles and Camilla, Prince Andrew and his family, Princess Anne and her husband Sir Timothy Lawrence, Prince Edward and his wife Sophie and their children, Louise and James. The Queen still enjoys an occasional glass of wine with her dinner, despite recently choosing to give up drinking spirits. In the past, the Queen could enjoy a few drinks during the day, including a gin and dubonnet before lunch, a glass of sweet German wine with her dinner, and previously, a dry martini before bed. One palace staffer at Sandringham said, "We will all be missing the Queen and her family over Christmas, but after the year she has had, we hope Her Majesty has as enjoyable a time as possible." The Prosecco carries a pretty punchy price tag, but it's been flying off the shelves. Sandringham already sells its own celebration gin, which is made in a distillery on the estate. The Queen launched her first beer, made using organic laureate spring barley harvested from her gardens at Sandringham and crystal clear water drawn from a nearby bore hole. The head of state even started selling her own homemade gin last summer as palace shops hoped to fill the coffers laid bare from the coronavirus crisis. The £40 official Buckingham Palace gin, infused with citrus and herbal notes, is made from ingredients handpicked from the garden at Buckingham Palace. The Royal Collection Trust launched the tipple after suffering losses of £30 million because of the closure of its sites due to COVID-19.